One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Pittsburgh's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number one objective, get off the field even better. Third down, force them into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this D.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So the Temple Owls offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Pitt. The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Temple lines up quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got it near midfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The give on the option. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
15. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
They're going to run it. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Cal found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Berkeley. Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working the middle. Push down for the tackle. The Owls come to the line in the hurry up. Got room to work. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Owls getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. And the pass is broken up, incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll set up to throw. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The early scripts have, he's got some space. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Pitt pushing the pace.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Man, not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking and play.
Well, that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
Wants to throw on first down. Pucks it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
It's caught.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And it's no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Wants to go up top on first down. On target. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Faulkner. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Rams him with the stiff arm. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're working that left side. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Back to pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Hit right back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Temple takes over and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get it, second guy finally did. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Gets it out fast. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Temple lining up to punt it away. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They'll run the screen. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points.
Breaks into the open. Oh, what a caught. At the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Iowa State delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Ames. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the Big 12. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They go to the draw. Can't get him to the ground. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Pitt pushing the pace. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Temple takes over and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
3rd down coming up.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Nothing has worked on the first 2 drives. A pair of 3-and-outs, and let's see what kind of twist they come up with this time. Finds his big tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He wants to throw it. Using the quick game. And they swarm him under. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to run it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's a heat. Complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Faulkner. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. He's going to take off. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Rides to back and leaves it. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is...
There he goes! Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Temple lines up quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Turns it on at midfield. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Red pass hits complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
9-yard line. 1st and goal, Temple.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
3-yard line. Brings up 3rd.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
never know how it happens, but it happens. Defenses lose sight of those big, huge, pass-catching tight ends. You could tell there, maybe bit on the play fake a little bit too much. Lost him for a second. He takes care of the rest and gets the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by 13 to Boise State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Got his man quickly. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Pitt right back to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Quick strike complete. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, you see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Wants to fire on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Off play action.
When you got a weapon this good at tight end, a quarterback, you've got to look his way, especially in this area of the field. Because remember, it's the red zone where these windows are so small. Nice job getting the completion and picking up the first.
It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Holds and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Defense has got to do a better job of crowning this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. And the Owls in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Temple lining up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Holding. Receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's got him. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Not much to gain on a punt, so here they come on 4th and short from the 50. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab over the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
First down for the offense.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Using the quick game. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Hit right back to the line.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good, right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Oklahoma State escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Pokes fans could have done without this one being so close. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first down. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Temple lines up quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Owls come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Working that left side now. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
First down, Temple.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab on 3rd. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Temple takes over and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
But, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
And the Owls headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Faulkner. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Absolutely perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to the ground with the running back. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They'll go to the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
And the Owls want to move quickly. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Soft spot in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
He wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. There he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
First and goal, Temple.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Buckeyes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Works the middle of the field. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The two-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the fourth. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking the deep shot. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. A first down run in the red zone. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. Huge play in the red zone. Third and goal coming up. The give out of the gun. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. They'll go to the air. He wants it all. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on first down. Tight end getting vertical. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
First down, Temple.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Finds his tight end. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.